Talaria Air Force Ones, dead stock. Saw these pop up for a minute a week ago. Twitter. My Soul to Keep had them. We covered a fair deal, and my friend took care of me. Very quick shipping. Also, threw in a T, My Soul to Keep. I stay with heat upon my feet. I praise the Lord, my soul to keep. I like that phrase. Original box price on these is $225. Let's get back to the shoes. Some lasering on the sole there. The ribbed pattern to bring it back along the lines of the original Talarias. Did some research on Google to find out what a Talaria was. I'm more into Vans, older things. Got off into Nike Air Force Ones, a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, somewhere in there. Catching up to a lot of older gear. Original Talaria, I went back to Nike Talk, did some research. Google is wonderful for research, folks. I have a lot of people make comments upon the site. Some are inaccurate. We'd all tend to argue about what we think we know, as opposed to really digging in and doing research. If you know how to Google, you can find almost anything if you're dedicated. Several people live through these days. They know a lot more about them than I do. But what I found out was a Talaria, found a good little thing on ISS, used to be a running shoe. And let's see if I can get this computer to show us. That was it. That's all I got. Notice the waffle ribs on the sole, the little ribs there on the side, and that's it. So you can see the pattern that was developed here off of that. What you may not have been able to see on that shot I just showed you from Nike Talk was the little design works in the sole of the original Talaria that these lasered in crisscross stripes are meant to emulate. I'm sure we saw the high ribs, and there you go. Older concept turned into an Air Force One. The sole is clear, various colors, but notice the little black spots in there emulating that rib from the original running style shoe. Anybody that knows me knows that anything that's a bright color, i.e. neon yellow, is going to attract me. It did. Very happy to own these. They're very hard to find today. Extra strings, extra laces for those who prefer that term. A lot of the details that remain true to that original Talaria design. Very good shoe, very bright. Glad I've got it. Another one of the older forces added to the collection. Talarias.